our sound's on, and boom, stream's on. It's really in your face. What up? Goodbye, Facebook. See you on the other side. Come check us out. We'll be doing the announcement in a little bit, but we've got some other important things to talk about first. Have a good one.
All right, so this is exciting.
This is my first solo stream. I usually have Matt here to hold my hand.
We're both in the same boat, and that's it.
Yeah. Alrighty, so that's all done. Phone is good and good. Can you guys in chat? Whew, already. Sup guys? Matt, the XCL host here, chiming in on the personal account. What up, Matt? Hopefully I'm not going to let you down too much. Is it a little bit laggy? Okay, sounds good. We're good. Anyway, I'm Christian. I'm the new Matt. New and improved, some would like to say. Others would slap me in the face for that, so take with it what you will. This is Ryan. He's from a cool, not so little company called Synology, and they do some pretty cool things.
Yeah. I got to say, I'm pretty excited to tell everyone about it. Obviously, we got these boxes here. Network attached storage stuff is amazing. A lot of people are familiar with it. Also, a lot of people aren't, especially in the New Zealand market. You know, we got quite a lot of late adopters. In the States, in the UK, in Asia specifically, there is a huge amount of people that are using these, and it's a common occurrence. It's like having a laptop or having an iPhone. Everyone's got one.
Yeah, that's kind of thing. So it's what we're going to be talking about today is a very interesting product, because the thing with Synology and NAS is it's one of those quality of life things. It's one of those things where, people aren't sitting there waiting for the 1080 or the 1080 Ti to be released. They're not waiting for the new disk station to be released, or they're not waiting for the new NAS. But the thing is, when you finally adopt one and when you finally get one, the quality of life improvements, all the little things that you just don't think about, and suddenly they're fixed. Oh, sorry. I'm just going to have a look. I just need to double check that everything's all good with the stream. I'm checking one thing. Sound. Is sound all good? Okay. Apparently you're a bit quiet. I'm going to move the microphone forward. Sorry. It was a bit biased. I wanted to be all loud.
Yeah,
and then
Premiere.
Yeah, I'll just drown out everyone else. So we're good. But yeah, so we're going to be talking mainly about NAS, a few other things, a bit of random chit chat, and then a cheeky little giveaway we've been doing the last 2 weeks, just a little one. I don't know, I think a few people are a bit excited about it.
Yeah, we'll keep the pump sweating for a bit longer.
We're going to be real cheeky, bait you on for a little bit longer. Don't hate me too much for it. I promise we're not like too clickbaity or too, We're not turning into BuzzFeed over here, okay? We're definitely giving away a GTX 1080. Anyway, let's cut to the chase. Ryan, mate, what is Synology? What is this brand with these weird-looking things behind me? What are they? What is Synology?
Okay, so Synology as a company is founded in Taiwan. Around year 2000. They focus specifically in storage gear. Obviously the network attached storage is a big one. Also some surveillance gear, not so much. So basically their whole company vision is redefining what network storage is to make it a consumer level product and to also improve quality of life, as you said. So you can do a lot with it. I mean, it's crazy. Obviously it sits on the network, you chuck stuff on it. It's maybe a backup solution. But you've got movies on there that you can stream to your TV. You dump all your music on there, you can access it on your phone anywhere. Store all your photos on there from your phone, back up your phone to it. You can even back the NAS up to a external hard drive. The possibilities are almost limitless. So we're going to cover a lot of those features a bit later on. We're going to do you guys a demo, which is going to be pretty neat, I think. Obviously I'm excited on the product myself. I use it myself, a lot of different ways, and I can't wait to share that with you guys.
Yeah, just chiming in there. Someone saying the technology Synology has is rather expensive, but worth it. And I'd agree with that from a consumer level. I mean, you can look at it at face value and think, yes, these are costly. But when you look at every single feature it provides to you and the quality of life stuff, it is definitely worth it.
Oh.
And it's one of those things, once you adopt it, it's very hard to go back to prior methods. But yeah.
We got someone there as well. He said, when would NAS be needed? That's quite a good question. I mean, obviously you've probably got an external hard drive. How are you going to share all your movie collection or your music or your files with everyone in your household? For example, I store everything on my network. If I'm, out of the house and my little brother wants to watch a movie or get some of my backed up game files, he does it just like that. It's no big problem. He doesn't have to, where's your hard drive? Oh, it's in my car. I'll get it to you when I get home. It's all there.
Yeah.
And that's one of the fundamental things is centralized file sharing.
Yeah, I really like that. Are we a bit laggy? That's very weird. Hey, just hold with us quickly. I'm going to check what bitrate we are streaming at in case it's gone and done something dodgy. But I don't know. We're sitting here. We're on fiber. It should be good. I don't know why it isn't. Resolution's all good. Broadcast settings, encoding. I mean, everything should be fine. It's buffering. There's no... Damn, really? How long will the stream take? So today's stream isn't going to be too lengthy. It's not like our typical Couchcast where we're just talking about random things. We're here, we're looking at some specific products, and we're doing a little giveaway announcement. So I think we'll announce the giveaway maybe halfway through, so it won't be too late around that time. Anyway, getting back to it, you talked about founded in Taiwan in 2000. That's actually a lot. When, I'm used to dealing with kind of audio companies which have very old histories like Sennheiser and whatnot. So 2016 years old. Is that compared to competitors? Do you know if that's quite young or quite old, or where do they sit?
In terms of technology, they would be on the same level in age difference.
Yeah.
I can say with some certainty, though, that Synology at the moment is arguably the number one NAS in the New Zealand market,
Yeah.
and mostly across the world as well.
Yeah.
It's very popular for consumer use, overseas especially, and business use across all of NZ and a lot of, Australia especially. We've heard of a lot of Australian companies that are going nuts for it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very versatile product, so you can get from a cheeky little 2-bay, 4-bay, all the way up to a big 12-bay rack mount for high-end business use. So, I mean, you can't really put a label on it. It's almost like a one-size-fits-all kind of product.
Just chiming in here. Could you guys let me know if someone's on Twitch and jumping over to YouTube? Let me know what's the go there. I'm not sure. I just checked all the settings and it shouldn't be buffering. I'm just going to check a message quickly. Yeah, beauty. We're all right. We'll charge on. We're not going to keep you on bated breath for too long. So you've talked about the NAS. Before we get diving right into it, what else does Synology do? Just briefly, kind of what you mentioned surveillance. What's their full portfolio?
Okay, so in terms of one of these products, you start off with a base, the operating system, which is called DSM. So it's an award-winning operating system. It's incredible, which we'll get to show you guys later on, and hopefully you'll like that. As a starter package, it's a file server. That's what it does.
Yeah.
But obviously, you've got a package center, which is similar to your iTunes store. These packages are free though, and they basically add on functionality to the NAS.
So they're like apps and stuff.
Yeah.
Kinda. Okay.
Yeah. So you've got your surveillance package, you've got backup packages, you've got media packages, you've got all sorts. So you don't have to install them all at once to take up space on the NAS and reduce resources but if you want to, you can, and they're well optimized that you can run everything at one time.
Man, that's sick. It's bloody sick. Isn't Twitch always delayed so streamers don't get stream sniped? Yeah, I'm worried about us getting stream sniped right now. Like someone coming there, one of Synology's competitors, like, get out of here. We're the only NAS in town. You know, hopefully that doesn't happen. Okay, NAS, network attached storage. Explain to me, super brief, like I'm 5, ELI 5 for you Redditors out there. What is NAS?
Okay. Think of an external hard drive, a box on the network that is accessible to you in the internal network and also externally. Obviously, a 5-year-old wouldn't understand that because I'm really bad at explaining it, but it's file storage on the network. Is the simplest way to explain it, that you can get whenever you want. You can access it from anywhere.
I like it. I'm trying to think right now how to explain that to a 5-year-old.
It's a box that you put things in that plugs into the wall.
And I like it. So you can put a triangle shape in here, and then you can go to your other box at your friend's house and get your red triangle back out. Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Boom. We've got it. I like it. Cracking into like why would I or why would a company want to buy a NAS? What does it do for me at home? So if I go take this baby home with me tonight, what does it do for me? What do I use it for? Not to repeat what we've already said, but like the little things. If I went home, how would that help me?
Okay, so what do you do at home? You watch movies, right?
Mm-hmm.
You store your photos?
Yeah.
Yep. And you've got, obviously a lot of games on your hard drive, Steam backups, whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to keep consistently adding to your current PC? You just keep chucking a hard drive in. I run out of space, chuck another hard drive in. This way, you can actually store it on the network.
Yeah.
So, obviously the games will sit there for a bit, but your movies, which is the great thing, and I love this feature, is you put them on there, and then you go into the lounge, you boot up your smart TV, you access the app on the TV, and you pull the movie from the box. So you don't have to right-click and stream to. I just see a question there. Does it come with built-in virus protection? Yes, it does come in with built-in virus protection. It's another one of the packages from the package center. Although, it works, but I wouldn't use it to protect your network. If you've got a firewall, that firewall would be a much better idea because obviously it's, on the router, say.
Yeah, makes sense. I guess important thing to compare it to is, and what most people, I'm not going to say most, what a lot of people currently use is either just external hard drives or the cloud.
Ooh. Yeah,
the cloud.
The cloud.
So why is a NAS? Apparently you've got to speak up just a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Oh, let's move over.
Or just get nice and up in this grill. So obviously I can't just outright say NAS is better than hard drive. NAS is better than cloud because I'd be lying. We can't say that. I'm all about being legit here, but it's like, when you're playing like a really well-balanced game and you've got your mage and your archer and your melee guy and they all kind of have their things over each other. So NAS has its own little segment here and it does certain things a lot better than the other competitors. So what are some of the kind of finer things that it would help me? Obviously it means I don't have to keep inserting storage into my computer. So say if in my family where there's probably 6 computers between all of us, it's not just one person increasing their storage, everyone's increasing their storage just by adding one drive kind of thing.
Yeah.
What else? Like, what about cloud? How would it help me over the cloud?
Okay, so cloud's great and everyone's entitled to their own opinion here. I use the cloud, I use a Synology, I use an external hard drive as well. The cloud, in terms of your Dropbox, your Google Drive, it's great for work documents and stuff like that. But people like you and me, we have a lot larger files. We have all our movies and games, which is pretty much key to what we do.
Yeah.
And other things that we want to be able to access fast. for example, on your local network, that will be a lot faster than having to download, all your stuff from the cloud. And your cloud account, you're paying by the gigabyte or megabyte or whatever, however you want to set it up. It can be more expensive in the long run.
Yeah.
And of course, if that goes down, your internet is down at home. You can't access any of that, which can be a problem, especially in a business environment.
Yeah. When I was doing my little bit of research, it seemed as though with most cloud systems, I use iCloud sometimes, but I don't use it. Hey, cheers infected, have a good one, bro. I use iCloud just for little things and like iPhone backups, but it seems with most cloud services you can get a certain amount for free, and that's certain like uploads for free, but when you want to download, that's when they start really stinging you. And so, and the way I see it is kind of sunk cost. So you can put down a sunk cost for your NAS, or you can suffer scalable ongoing costs. And so it comes down to usage, but again, it just, that's where I see I'd rather kind of put a NAS in my home, which my old one that my brother built died recently, and that's why we're looking to go to an actual, just a proper kind of solution with all the software behind it and whatnot.
Yeah.
And then obviously businesses, similar thing, but even more scalable. You guys do rack mounts?
Yeah. So they come in a 4-bay rack mount or a 12-bay.
How big? Like?
Roughly.
It's pretty big.
Yeah, they're massive.
Pretty big.
And they're heavy. You've got 12 enterprise hard drives in there or whatever. They can scale out from 12 bays to 36. They're pretty big. Like every one of our models will scale from, it's a 12 bay, it'll scale from 1 drive all the way up to 180 drives. So that's 1.44 petabytes of raw storage.
I think I need one of those. I play Ark, and the base game is 80 gigabytes, and then I also play Survival of the Fittest, and that's another 40 gig on that. Literally one game, 120 gig. How ridiculous is that? Anyone know? We will be announcing shortly, guys. Don't even worry about it. So someone obviously asked earlier, data protection, privacy. That's getting, as everything in our life moves into online and into digital, and we have less physical photos and less physical songs and less physical everything. Obviously, protecting that data is important. Why does a NAS help us there?
So, in terms of NAS, it's your NAS. You know exactly where your files are. You've got that in your house. You might have it locked in a cabinet, say. So it is, secure. As far as cloud services go, they might be secure, but we've got proven. Obviously the iCloud one, which I probably shouldn't mention.
Yeah.
That happened.
You guys remember the iCloud hacking?
Yeah, everyone remembers that. Reddit guys, particularly.
Mm-hmm.
But that, is not the case. These people set out to hack iCloud. This is sitting on your home network.
Yeah.
Not many people are going to know your external IP. The chance is reduced. I'm not saying it can't happen, but
it's a hell of a lot slimmer.
Yeah, exactly. And, who's really going to hack someone's residential server that they don't know about exists?
Yeah. No, that's very true. I like it. We just spoke about the iCloud hack. In terms of Synology, have you guys ever thought of doing a little partnership with Jennifer Lawrence or something? Someone who got really stung quite.
I would.
You should maybe just flick her a message, eh?
Yeah.
Just become boys with her.
That's a good one. Someone's just asked there in terms of the protection. Physical copies as vulnerable to theft and fire. You're quite right there. However, it's got a Kensington port on the back, so those specialized locks that you see in the shops, you can hook one of those up.
Oh yeah.
Also, in terms of fire, you can't really do much about that, but it can back up to an off-site location. So if you've got one at your mate's house or you've got one at your workplace, you can back the entire NAS up to that. So you do have 2 copies of the data.
So that's kind of what, when I was looking at it, that's what businesses do. Say if there's a split business, they have an Auckland and Wellington branch, they'll literally have two almost identical NAS setups that connect identically to each other. Sorry if I'm completely bastardizing this.
No, you know it.
And yeah, so if one was to completely die, say the Auckland branch completely died, it would have a carbon copy in Wellington, and the Auckland people could still reach all of the data, and it just gives you that extra layer of redundancy on top of the redundancy it already has from RAID and whatnot.
Yeah, and a lot of people do that. The other great thing is that you can actually back up direct to cloud. So I know Amazon Web Services is definitely supported. Dropbox and Google Drive is also coming in. So these things are, capable of backing up from your home to your cloud storage account if you so feel the need as well. So it is quite extensive, the backup solutions.
Yeah.
Obviously, everyone's worried about their data, but some more than others, and the more redundancy, the better in my case.
Yeah, I agree. And then again, and there you go. Look how civil this guy is. You got your NAS, and you can still further back up to cloud. That can be your last minute option.
Better safe than sorry.
Exactly. Hey, I don't know if I can. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You got it.
It's
man.
a live stream.
You got it.
We decided last week's Couchcast that we're an R-rated live stream, so we can say what we want here. Hopefully, just we don't want to hurt Computer Lounge's image, but hey. Anyway, what we're gonna do quickly is actually just show you some close-ups and a little bit of the NAS in action before we talk about some of the other features, and then we're gonna do our little giveaway announcement. And then we're gonna have a little yarn to the viewers. There's a lot of comments coming through, so sorry if we're ignoring you. I love you guys. I don't want to ignore you. Can you put chicken salt on chicken? Why? What? It's already chicken. Just put normal salt.
You say why, I say why not.
Hey, not wrong. See, if I had a certain amount of chicken salt, I would put it all on my chips.
That's a logical choice.
Yeah, and then I'd go to Nando's and get peri-peri for my chicken. That's how I'd go. Pretty much.
Doom on a floppy disk. I like this guy. He's got the right idea.
Okay, so, and also, do you like our sick little overlay? Oh god, here that our graphic designers did? They're just beasts. Boom, cam 2, here we go. We can do a cheeky little close-up of one of the disk stations. Ryan's gonna chicken salt all the things. Why not?
Yeah, chicken salt the NAS.
Yeah, chicken salt the NAS. Serves all purposes.
Okay.
As you can see, a little Apple feature here, just to show how good Synology's connectivity is. It's not operating systemist. It likes Mac and PC. We're not about being racist here. We're all encompassing. Boom, here we go. Here's one of the disk stations. Which model's this?
This is a 412 Plus actually.
Oh, okay.
So it's a 4-bay NAS. Good Plus models. The Plus basically means it's got more performance.
I'll just give you the mic that direction.
Sweet. Okay, so see you've got your bays here. You've got bay 1, 2, 3, and 4. Real easy to operate. You literally just flick it up.
We can do it.
We can do it.
We can do it.
Sometimes
it's
just
very
a little
nice
bit
and
stiff.
secure. It's nice and secure.
Did you guys lock it in place?
Oh, possibly.
No, they're just really stiff. But that's fine. We don't actually need to take them out to show everyone, but it would be nice if we could.
This is what happens when we go live.
There we go. Okay. So we've got quite a neat disk tray here. Obviously, just screw in there. These little rubber mounts reduce the vibration so the hard drives live longer.
Show that nice little look. This is like hexagon shaped. It's going to be strong. And then it's got the bees on their side as well. And yeah, face cam, product cam, just in case you thought this was the product for a moment.
So that slots back on there real nicely.
And so basically any hard drive size I can put in there?
Yeah.
What if I put a 1 terabyte, a 2, a 4, and an 8? Would that work if I put all different sizes in the Synology?
That will actually work, yeah.
It will? Sick.
In terms of the RAID, obviously you've got 4 disks, you want to have an array. You can set it up in Synology Hybrid RAID, which means you can pick and choose what disks you have. Obviously you're not going to get the full potential, but it will give you better options than if you're using classic RAID.
Yeah.
Which is pretty important if you're on a budget like myself. You stick a 500 in there, you stick a 1 terabyte, stick a 2 and a 250, and you'll get the most out of it. And the great thing is with Synology Hybrid RAID is that you get a 1 terabyte, you take out that 250, you put the 1 terabyte in, and it expands. So
Sick.
it's almost on the fly expansion.
And so that deals with all the formatting and stuff for you, because that's I'm really bad with all of that. Does it have inbuilt cooling?
Yeah, it's got a fan in the back.
Let's show that quickly on our little product cam. Oh,
They
look
got
at that.
2 big bad boy fans.
See, that's a beast. That is a beast. So you get when's the your graphic designers are amazing. Oh my fucking OMFG. I know. I agree. They're beasts. Old CJ and Phoenix. They keep me on we keep them on their toes. But yeah, so with that, I'm really bad at dealing with the formatting of disks. I'm bad with when I have set up RAID in the past. It was too complicated.
Yeah.
What's the learning curve on these?
It's relatively easy.
Yeah.
To be honest, like if you know the basics, RAID 1, RAID 5, piece of cake. You literally just go and you set it up. If you don't, you can use Synology Hybrid RAID and it'll do it for you.
Oh, okay, that's
So
cool.
we'll also do a little bit of a demo of that when we show the guys.
Looking at the fans, they look like 120 mil. I'm not sure exactly, but they look like 120. So you could probably just chuck some Beast Noctuas in there, get it going. Speaking of which, where is Matt? Matt has gone to be a software programmer at HealthLink. So he's handed on the Olympic torch, and this is where we are today.
Yes, it is hot swappable. We see someone's asking there. It is hot swappable, yes. Also, it's probably more recommended that you shut it down to hot swap it rather than do it while it's on, just in case.
Abby Murphy's asking, is it RGB? We're not Corsair here, we're Synology. We're not quite that level. Maybe you'll be getting the RGB models for like $400 more, and I'm kidding, absolutely not, but that was good. I love everything RGB. Who am I kidding?
Yeah, likewise.
Okay, so I don't know, we were just talking about kind of how it helps businesses and the broad how it helps, but what you guys care about is your Netflix. You care about your iPhoto or your Lightroom or whatever photo apps you use. You care about how things are laid out, and you care about Netflix and chilling and having all those things nice and simple. So we're going to show you, well, Ryan's going to show you just a few examples. If it works, live streaming, things can happen, but we're going to try and show you the video station and the photo station and whatnot in action, or at least show you the user interfaces and stuff. Because from what I understand, with a NAS, you essentially have your own cloud. You essentially have your own media server. I know a lot of people use Plex and whatnot. You have your own, all of that just sitting there in your home for everyone to use, basically. Different models, your different models will do different stuff. Obviously, your J's, they're the most kind of junior for all those little 5-year-olds who want NASs. And then our Plus and our Play, our Play, they're Plus is the highest. That has the most something.
It's literally the main difference in the units is RAM and CPU.
Okay.
And obviously how many bays it's got. So the Plus is the big boy business model, or if you're a power user and you want some serious stuff, go for that. If you literally want to use it for dumb file storage, go for the J series. Obviously the price scales with that. But I'm using a J series and I don't have problems with performance, but I know the limits.
Yeah, I like it. So we're gonna switch yet again to boom. We have a little desktop overlay. Oh, connection expired. Please log in again.
Oh, no worries. No worries.
Time to do it. Go for gold.
Go for gold.
So here we are just going to show you some of the little things, some of the finer details of NAS and how it can help you. And I really want to see this video station.
Okay, so first off, when we log in, we get the DSM help here. This is great. If you're not sure what you're doing, you can actually search for what you want to do, and it will give you the step-by-step guide, so that's great. But obviously I know what I'm doing, so we'll get out of that. Okay, what are we going to look at first? Okay, so this is our interface.
So this right here, what you're seeing is on our computer, and I'm connected to a plugged-in NAS we've just got there, and there's no, I mean, it's connected to the network, I'm connected to the network, there's no physical connection between us. I'm sorry, bro, it's just, I'm not like that, you know.
It's okay.
But yeah, so at the moment we are using a NAS live. Boom.
Okay.
So let's hope it works. We'll see how we go.
Okay.
We didn't test this beforehand.
What we'll look at first is the control panel, just to give you guys a brief overview of the kind of options we've got here. So we've got our shared folders where you can set up that. You can set up users, user groups. You've got security, wireless. If you want to purchase a wireless dongle, it is available. Although mostly people use wired, because it's 1 gig connection is a lot faster.
Yeah.
We've got
Makes
a few
sense.
network settings if you're a network pro and you wanna change some stuff. We've got indexing and things like that, and our notifications. Hardware and power is one to mention as well, so you can up the fan or make it quieter if you feel like. No, it doesn't do RGB. Sorry, it's not Corsair fans. So file station is the file explorer basically. So that's going to show us our folder structures.
So looking at this, say I'm connected with my phone, I can take photos of my phone, or I can write notes on my phone, say you're out in town, just on a few brews, you get this girl's number, and you don't want to lose it. What if you got into a fight and lost your phone? That's just kind of in game. So you make a little note and send that to your NAS. Is that doable, or do you have to be on your home? So you'd have to be on your home network in that situation.
Not necessarily.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you can still access it from outside your home network using what we call Quick Connect. So
Okay.
I type in ryannas.quickconnect.to. I'm connected, just like we are.
Oh.
Obviously, on your phone, it's a
Ooh.
bit different. So you'll use the app. So you'll use the Note Station app, and you'll make a note, and it'll sync to the NAS like that. So
Sick.
you won't lose that number.
So
which
I
is
can come home and make some calls.
Yeah, exactly. So you can set up various folders and files, shared folders through here, all very nice and neat. Some people have OCD. I have OCD, so it's really nice to be able to organize everything so you can find it. Now, Christian's favorite, the
Yeah,
video
I wanna
station,
see
which
this.
I've already got up actually.
Boom. So these videos here, that looks really pretty.
Yeah.
Is that are these videos you've just got on that NAS?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They
Wow.
They just stored on there, and you can either watch them through the browser if you feel like it, or you can actually get the corresponding app for your Android or smart TV, and it is now available on the Apple TV as well, which pulls them from the NAS to the Apple TV, Android TV, or your smart TV. So
So you're literally just streaming. So you've got your own Netflix.
yeah, so literally, brand new media center. Here we come.
Sick.
You
That
don't
looks
need
really tidy as well.
You don't
If you
need a
guys can
media
see,
PC.
that is tidy. Look at that cover artwork. Oh,
And this is all
Nice.
automatically downloaded. You don't have to download little JPEGs with the cover art. It literally comes from IMDb.
so it fetches them all.
Yeah, even the ratings, which
Ooh.
is pretty incredible. And we got old James Bond over there. Awesome. Okay.
What kind of V3 SKER Vesca? Vesca asked, what kind of speeds do you get when downloading content,
Okay. So
say over a local network?
normally you'd get pretty decent speeds depending on what you're doing. If you're transferring 1,000 small files, it'll obviously take a little bit longer because it's handling the small files. You could roughly max out the gigabit speed if you've got one link to it, transferring a large 50 gig file.
Yeah.
You know, you roughly get, I think, depending on your PC and the NAS you've got, you would get somewhere between 87 and 90 something meg a second.
Wow.
So
Wow.
it's not bad.
Wow.
And some of the other models actually come with multiple LAN ports, so you can actually link aggregate. So you've got 4 LAN ports going to one switch going to your PC, so you've got more bandwidth coming through.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that's getting up there with the networking stuff, but
Yeah.
it does increase the performance.
No, that's cool. Can you show us the photo stuff?
Yeah. So we got that open there.
Okay. So these are just some demo photos you loaded on?
Yeah. So what you would do is you would dump them in the photo folder, and they show up in here. Generally, you'd put them in an album, but I was lazy, so I didn't.
Yeah.
What you can do is actually right-click, and you can share it with the public.
There you go. You
Share-
wouldn't download a car, eh? You
Share it-
wouldn't download a
Share
car.
it to Facebook, get your friends a share link or whatnot.
So you can send me a share link and I can download a car.
Yeah,
Okay,
and
I
you can
like
do
it.
that with most things on the NAS. I can send you a share link to download
like it.
the latest footage of our house or whatever
Yeah.
that I've done recently, or any time I can send you a link to download that file.
Shit.
So it kind of takes away the whole mate, bring your external over, I'll top you up.
Yeah. See, that's good. I think that's the really big thing, just not having to be tethered to an external, but still having far greater and more flexible storage than the cloud.
Yeah.
It's like a happy medium. Obviously, it operates off the same things as an external. It's a rack of them, but yeah. Wait, what was that? Something. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by chat. You guys, why you do this? So all these, can we, when I'm clicking, oh wow,
So you've got
really cool.
plenty of options there.
That's really impressive.
What you can actually do is share an entire gallery as well. And that integrates with things like WordPress, so you can actually sync them to your WordPress.
Oh wow.
I mean, the thing is crazy. I mean, you can install WordPress and host your own WordPress on there, or website. It's got web services, so you can do a lot with it.
Wow, that's really cool. Hey guys, just letting you know, we are announcing very soon. I've got a few more questions I want to ask Ryan, and then we can find out who the lucky winner is. So thanks for holding your beasts. Cheers. And for all the people who were before, it's kind of gone in chat, but who are trying to make the Netflix and chill analogies, it's Synology and Snuggle, okay? You come over for a Synology and Snuggle. Let's be real. Okay, you said that 30 minutes ago. It's seriously, I've got it here. I'm about to announce. I have made the draw. I made it not very long ago, and as the stream started, I'm still buffering the intro. Rip. What can I say? Okay. Finally, obviously, people have been asking something like this. It's an investment, but it's an investment that pays off. How does Synology future-proof what they do? How is it? Is it future-proof through software? How's the hardware future-proofed and firmware, I guess?
Yeah. Okay, so basically, in terms of the future-proofing, the hardware is, the 16 series, so your 416 play, came out this year. It's got this year's hardware. That will be, this pretty reliable box. We see we still see 2009 models ticking along steadily. The main thing is the software.
Yeah.
The software is always updated, and it's always free updates. So
Okay.
that will come out for the lifetime of the product, which is past the warranty.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I mean, normally we see these things firing along way past warranty, and also the fact that the software will keep updating on it as long as it's supported by the hardware. So generally, we haven't seen any models so far that have been, I mean, obviously there's the really old models, but generally, I don't get too many models that are not supported with the new software.
Yeah.
So you can constantly use the new features. So
Yeah.
it's quite well supported in terms of that, and obviously, then you got authorized resellers like Computer Lounge who will support you're on the, oh, I need help, I don't know how to do this, or I've got a dead power supply, you come to Computer Lounge,
And we sort you out.
they got a direct line of support. It's not a problem.
I like it. I like it.
This is a good plan.
Actually, once I buy my new monitor, that's my next purchase. I'm reading both chats. I've got Restream chat, so it's pulling both chats. And I'm answering both. So if you're not seeing some of the things I'm asking, then rip. Sorry about it. What was I gonna say? Yeah. Back to that. Monitor, NAS. We'll see how we go. I know a lot of people are set with their cloud, but I'm pretty keen. I'm pretty keen to just have the reliability personally. Guys, we do have a little bit more to talk about Synology, just little things, but we have kept a lot of you waiting. So
I think we should do it.
I think it's time to announce the winner. So 3,000 of you, and it comes down to one lucky boy or girl or whatever you associate with. Give me that 1080. So I actually drew the contest 10 minutes before we started streaming, so I'm sorry for baiting you along for so long, but we're here. And the winner is... No, I'm not going to do the drum roll because that's going to sound really annoying on thing. But Mason BT Christensen. Mason BT Christensen, congrats mate, you've won a 1080, a Strix. They're beasts. I actually bought one the other day at home. I was hoping I'd win this contest, but yeah, it rip. Mason got it. I just did it. We just did it. If Mason's in the chat, say what up. If you're not, oh well, I'll be messaging you on Facebook in a little bit. Sorry to everyone else who missed out, but we will be doing quite a few more competitions. Obviously, not all of them are going to be quite this big. We might be doing an MLG giveaway soon. I'm the good-looking homeless. What? What?
Nice, good.
Interesting chats. But yeah, so we will be doing likely an MLG giveaway for all you Major League Gaming beasts out there. It's probably going to feature genuinely Doritos and Mountain Dew, like not kidding, and obviously some other good stuff. We're trying to we're actually in talks right now with Blue and working on getting the Blue Yeti mix and their or microphones. Mike. I always say mic and then I get told off by the audio guys that it's actually mic.
I do the same.
Yeah,
Don't
mic,
worry about it.
Yeah, berated for it. Yeah, congrats Mason. Chat's there for you, mate. Then you'll get to it. Oh, but guys, other thing I want to do, seeing as we've got so many people chilling in here now, you know those Beast Corsair hoodies we've got out back? We've got them in medium and large. We've got a few left, so views drop so fast later. So for those of you who did stick and didn't gap straight away because you lost, that's perfectly fine. We're not holding you gunpoint, but we are going to give away one hoodie, and I'm not sure how we're going to do it. Do we need to ask them a question? First person to reply in this chat?
Yeah, I think make it a hard one though. It's Friday afternoon, gotta make it work.
Yeah. I never win anything. You'll get it in the long run. We'll be doing comps. I'm sure you'll get something in the end. Don't even worry about it. But we need to come up with a question. Do we do it Synology related? See who has paid attention. Something specific. It could be really.
I don't know what.
If I can quickly pause the sound and you can okay. Just hold up, guys. Just hold up. You guys probably just lip read us, but lip reading for the win. Okay, for those of us who haven't just lip read, wait, could they actually hear?
No,
I hope they couldn't
I think
hear
he's
you
talking rubbish.
cheeky shits. Okay, so for the Corsair hoodie, are you ready? First person that I see in chat to get it right wins. Hopefully there's not too much chat spam. But where was Synology founded? Boom, go. Where? I'm watching carefully.
Who was listening?
Who was listening? Who was here for the long run, or who was very quick at Googling? Where was Synology founded?
Oh, I think we have to give it to him.
I think we're going to have to give it to
spelling's kinda
Corporal. Terrible spelling. Terrible. Oh, he fixed it. He fixed it anyway, and he still won. You're a beast.
Good man.
You're a beast, Corporal. Hey, send me a Twitch whisper, and I'll check it in a little bit, Corporal, and we'll sort out that hoodie for you and sizing and whatnot. And then I'll probably get your Facebook details so I can contact you there. Holy. And the winner is buffering. Damn.
Bates, not Bates. Come on.
Yeah, come on, guys. We're trying to be homely here. Another Mason. Wait, what? Surely that person's got. Surely Corporal's name isn't Mason. Unless there's no
buffering.
Yeah, YouTube. Corporal was on Twitch. Corporal was on Twitch, not YouTube. So, GG, Corporal. I'm trying to work out, why is everyone saying well played, Mason? Should we? Okay, I'm gonna, at my own discretion, or at the discretion of how many hoodies we have left, I'm gonna see who the first comment to YouTube was. One sec. Oh my god, so much chat. Just one moment. Okay. Miles Preble, I want you to send me an email with proof of your YouTube account logged in. Like, take a screenshot or something. All you people who are good at Photoshop, don't even try it. I've seen a lot of shops in my time. I can tell them by the pixels, don't even worry. So Miles, send me a little screenshot there to Christian at computerlounge.co.nz. So that's Kristian. Hopefully you got that. Send me an email with that and I'll get in contact with you as well. Let's just go back to here. In terms of that, do you have anything else you want to tell us in regards to Synology? Or have we touched base on most of it?
I think we've covered it pretty much.
Pretty good coverage.
We've covered it, but basically
pretty good coverage.
What you guys want to do if you're looking into it, as Christiana is, you want to think about what model you want. So to start off with, there's the SE series. That's really basic stuff. Like, I think it's got a single core 800 megahertz 32-bit processor, so it's quite basic. The J series is a bit better. Great for file storage. I mean, I've run surveillance. I've streamed movies, been downloading stuff at the same time, all on the unit. It's great. No worries. No performance issues. Then you've got the Value series, which is the Play series, which is great. The Play series also have built-in transcoding. So the 416 Play, which is behind Christian's head, has got 4K transcoding. So if you're playing a 4K movie to your 1080p TV, it'll transcode it in the hardware of the NAS, and then put it to 1080p, no lag. So that's cool.
Oh wow!
And then you got the Plus series,
really
which
cool.
is just powerhouse. If you run virtual machines at home and you need storage, good on you. That's cool. That's what you want.
Chat, I do see you. You're saying Magenta 1. I didn't see that. I just saw Tonight We Riot. I'm gonna go back and double check that. I believe you guys wholeheartedly. The only problem is in the restream chat, it's cut off after about 100 messages, and you guys have been absolutely lit. So I can't go back and check that. So Magenta, if you did win, I'm really sorry. We'll sort that out. I don't want to go stealing hoodies away from anyone or stealing promises. What else? Someone here said,
What's the max capacity?
what's the max capacity hard drive? What is the max capacity hard drive you can put in a single bay?
So at the moment, it's a 10 terabyte.
Okay.
That's it for now. I mean, obviously 10 is the biggest we've got so far. It's only going to get bigger.
Yeah.
Normally people would go for a 2, 3, 4, 6, just because of the price point. If you want to go for a 10, you've got lots of money to blow.
Send off.
Go for it. Mm-hmm. Good on you.
Yeah, honestly, send me an image, iconic. I completely believe you guys. Was it Magenta? Magenta, send me an email to that. The original person that I said had won YouTube, send me an email anyway, and we'll sort something out. I'll probably get to it on like Monday, because, yeah, emails, but I'll get there. But yeah, that's really interesting. So I haven't looked at hard drives in a long time, because solid states, and I bought my 2 terabyte hard drive years ago and haven't had to touch it, because I just don't really store that much.
Yeah.
And I did store it on the homemade NAS we made before it died, hence why I'm wanting to upgrade. But yeah.
That's something we should probably mention as well. People who use desktop drives in an NAS, please, upgrade to a NAS drive.
Explain the difference?
So, your desktop drive's great, it's cool, but
yeah, I'm quite a fan of it. It does its job. I like them.
It works. But if you have a NAS and you've got 2 or 4 drives in class, you want to have NAS drives because they can rejoin the RAID if it drops out.
Oh wow.
So it's got special firmware, and it basically means it's going to help itself rejoin.
Yeah.
Desktop drives don't have that. So
Okay.
they'll basically kill themselves trying to rejoin. So it'll reduce the drive life, and of course you'll lose your data.
So with a NAS drive, what's the kind of most common one? I literally don't know anything about this.
WD Red NAS drives. Excellent,
Oh, okay.
excellent drives.
Okay.
And they come in 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. And then if you want to upgrade, you've got the same ones in a faster version, the Red Pros.
Oh, sick. Okay, yeah, I see that. Okay, wow. Thank you for the education. See, I should know these things working at a computer store, but being a little bit slack. Sorry about it.
It's too focused
Sorry
on
about it.
Corsair.
Hey, don't worry. Justice for Magenta. I completely agree. I'm not trying to rob anyone here. Just want to share the Corsair love. Unfortunately, the hoodies aren't RGB, which was a shock to me as well. But you guys can also always just do a little custom build in there, make it RGB. I have faith. You guys are pretty reliable. Corporal. I don't know. I'm going to go back and check the chats after this. Hey guys, we're going to wind this up very soon. I just want to say a few things. Be on the lookout on our Facebook page for future competitions and just a few dank memes, just a few. We're trying to just dabble in the memes, So keep a lookout for new competitions. There is currently a Price Buy Store of the Year going on, which we're in 3 categories for. And if you guys have ever had a really good experience with us, it means a shitload to us if you could go onto Price Buy and give us a vote or a review. Don't go lying, but yeah, if you've enjoyed your experience with us or whatever, that would mean a lot. It helps us a lot. Obviously, we're just a small New Zealand-owned business, and we don't have the resources of some of the big kind of giants in this industry. But we're trying to give really good prices on things and give good customer service and actually make building a PC or buying the components to build a PC an experience. So that's kind of what we're here trying to do. Big customization and all of the above, and give you all of the other things you could possibly need, your networking stuff, your NAS your audio. Our audio collection is insane. But yeah, those little things. If you haven't, give us a follow or a sub on YouTube and Twitch. If that's not too much, that again, all of that helps. It helps build the channel. It'll help us eventually get back to making proper YouTube videos. So not just the live content, but also making like old Nanda Panda Tech used to. But yeah, making proper YouTube videos. He said if you need moderators for Twitch in the future, hit me up, Kappa. Yeah, I'll look into it because this chat was pretty intense. You guys were going hard. It was hard to. Did you see that? Like you guys were in. Obviously, we were seeing two chats combined, but
It was pretty intense.
that was, man. You guys need to come check out my stream sometimes. I never get chat like that. That was lit. Damn. But yeah, so those little things helps a lot. Look out for the new competitions. If you want to, come in and check out the Synology NASs. We are going to work on setting up a demo just so you can actually see how it works live in front of your face and whatnot. I'm going to check all your chats in a moment. But guys, have a good one. Cheers for chilling. Congrats, Mason and everyone else. And yeah, I've got basically 15 seconds to kill before I hit end stream so you guys can see what just happened. So we're just chilling. Just chilling. Cheers for you taught me a lot today, mate.
It's all good.
Yeah, I'm really impressed.
Well, I mean, you see, it's not. I mean, it looks complicated, but it's not really.
Yeah.
And once you kind of, I mean, you obviously these guys know quite a bit. You know quite a bit. You can kind of grasp the concept.
Yeah.
I mean, it's obviously like my dad's not going to use one, but
Yeah.
he could if he put his mind to it.
Yeah. Legit. Alright. Later.